On this episode of Qitmeer Talk, we'll be defining Qitmeer as a public blockchain. Now, some announcements first. Qitmeer has been selected and is being used by the Nigerian Commission uh, for its amazing properties, including fast and cheap transactions, and it's also registered on Hotbit. So people can now cash out their Pmeer on Hotbit, and we'll also be doing a competition that will also include questions that have been answered on this platform. Now for the podcast. Thank you for joining the Qitmeer podcast, Professor. Would you like to give yourself a little introduction about yourself and your role within Qitmeer Technologies?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Thank you for inviting me for this Qitmeer talk with the expert in our third episode. My name is Professor Abdul Salam Ismail. I'm one of the co-founder of Qitmeer Network, where also I'm a professor of Islamic finance in Hamdan Muhammad Smart University. So we have been in this project to take more than 2 or 3 years. So Alhamdulillah, we are successful in order to achieve what we have promised our community, that we are going to give them the solution with the Qitmeer public chain, which is now in the market.
Oh, that's amazing. So I've heard loads of good stuff like with the listing and exchanges, and I'll put all the links in the comments. But the question for today is, how do you define Qitmeer Network as a public blockchain?
Thank you very much. This is very quite interesting because and very valuable question, because when we listed last week, I will say, there's one of when the time we're doing our AMA with the Hobbit. So one of the questions they ask is that what is the philosophy behind your project? Okay, what's the philosophy behind this project? And you know, the Hobbit is we did it last. Alhamdulillah, we are listed the Pmeer and Meer tokens. We are listed on 27th of July 2020. So we thank God for that. So coming back, so how can we define what is Qitmeer? Okay, what is Qitmeer network? As you know that Qitmeer network, based on our philosophy, it is the new generation of public chain where we are obliged, we focus on serving the Islamic finance and ethical finance and financial inclusion, whereby you will see most of the developing country, they don't have access to bank. So this is the thing that with this new technology, with Qitmeer project, they will be able to do so. So that is what we mean by the Qitmeer network, Qitmeer public chain, whereby it is for financial inclusion, and also it is based on the ethical finance, and and it's based on ethical finance and financial inclusion, where most of the central bank of the world, they are looking to how the finance and banking will reach most of the rural areas, especially coming to Islamic finance. People are saying that Islamic finance is only for rich people. So in Qitmeer network, we believe, and our strategy, it is the means that this technology, we are going to serve Islamic finance in order to reach the financial inclusion. So it means that Islamic finance is not only for rich people, it is also for rich people and the people who they don't have the access to the bank. So the rich and the poor. So these are the things that we are going to fill in the gap. So, and remove the intermediation. So this is the thing what we mean by the Qitmeer project is going to do. We have a lot of use cases which is supporting this. So later, so we will discuss about this. So in order to, we are moving forward, what is the philosophy behind this Qitmeer? You know that the Qitmeer is one of the 8 people which is mentioned in Surah Al-Kahf, okay? The sleepers. So they are the one who, the Qitmeer is the one who protecting them, okay, against any in their transaction, in their social dealing, in their economy. So it's the one who protect these people. So technically, we can see that the philosophy behind naming this project as Qitmeer is just to be included, okay, for the financial inclusion. And taking back to the history, because now people are fading up in using intermediation, using conventional or traditional bank. Because why? Because of the intermediation, because of the charges is there. You will see one of our community manager, he just posted in one of the developing countries whereby people, they want to withdraw for the Eid al-Adha. A lot of queen, a lot of people are, people are fed up of this financial for traditional banks, okay? And they have a lot of charges. This is the philosophy of, Qitmeer, in order to remove this intermediation and also to go back to our history in using dinar, dirham, and gold as the basis, as the real asset for our financial transaction. So in the philosophy, will says that in math we trust. So in math we trust. It means that the money is, you have your money. You don't need any intermediation in order to have access to your money. So the philosophy is supporting in order to remove, this intermediation and to have correct, direct dealing with your finance, direct dealing with your money, which you will have it in your wallet. That's why we name our wallet as CAF wallet, okay? Where if you have this is your telephone, you have it with you, your money is with you. No need any intermediation. And it will also give in terms of in Islamic finance, the uniqueness of this finance is justice. The justice will be there. Nobody will not charge you the thing you will not know. Everything will be in transparent in the Qitmeer chain, facility or technology. So these are the things. All your money, it will be in your wallet, okay, and which you have access to it anytime, any place. There's no any charges which you will not understand. So everything will be from the system, from the blockchain. You can verify it, you can access it, no injustice, transparent, and financial dealing. So that is what we mean by Qitmeer project. And that is why it has features. It has also some use cases where we are going to talk in our next episode. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Well, it sounds like that there's a lot of work that Qitmeer is doing that seems to really need to be done. And I can't wait to discuss more of it with you on the next episode of Qitmeer Talks with Experts. Thank you very much for your time, Professor.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right, cheers. Okay. And on the next episode of the Qitmeer podcast, we will look at the features of the public blockchain. Remember to enter the competition using the information below and follow us on our socials. Thank you.